So I am looking at number 8 off of your quiz, but real quick heads up, my son came in the house, so you will undoubtedly get interrupted and have to listen to him ask me a question in a few moments. But for now, number 8 went pretty well for most of you. Some of you are mixing them up. So as a reminder, if the symbol is just a less than or greater than, that's it, then it's just a dashed line. You are not including any of those values. Then bring it here, buddy. If it has equal to, then make it a solid line, because those are options for solutions. So a whole lot of you had, Ben, I need the machine, the tool. A whole lot of you had just the complete reverse of that, where you said solid, where it should be dash, and dash, where it be solid. So just be careful with that of which one should be which. Are you trying to take the wheels off?
No, get off.
Oh, well, that didn't even have a screw. Okay, so number 9. Another one of those where you're supposed to tell, is this point a solution? You don't have to care about the equation, but honestly, as I'm saying that, I just realized because we gave you the equation, you could have every single time plugged in an x value and plugged in a y value. So if I plug in my y value and I plug in my x value, I could see, is it true? Is 0 greater than or equal to 0 plus 4? Eloise, is 0 greater than or equal to 4? Is 0 bigger than 4?
No.
No. So that's a false statement. 0, 0 is not a solution. Do not choose 0, 0. Now, I doubt you did that because it's very clear that 0, 0 is not in my shaded solution space, but you could have, and that might have helped some of you for a point like negative 10, 10. That's not actually on my graph. So you might have needed an extra confirmation. So you are always welcome to plug in your coordinates of x and y. Or you could just kind of extrapolate out and think, well, 7, 8, 9, negative 10 would be here, positive 10 would be like here, and for sure that would be in your shaded solution space. So you should have chosen negative 10, 10. Also, I wanted to know about 0, 4. So this goes with that other one.
Mom,
No, I am talking. 0, 4 is on that line, and because that's a solid line, it includes those points as part of your solution. So you should have included 0, 4. 4, 0, though, is where x is 4 and y is 0. So if you go x value of 4, but don't do anything for the y coordinate, not a solution. 10, negative 20 might have been helpful to plug it in, or you could just picture going over 10 and then down negative 20. Not in here, Eloise. Eloise, not in here, please. You'll be fine. 10, negative 20, not in the solution space. So it should have just been those two answers. Very similar questions. Still have the equation you could use if you want. But now I just want to know which quadrants have solutions. So if you picture quadrant 1, you can barely see these little bitty points that if you zoom way in, I can kind of see, well, there would be one. But also keep in mind that this keeps heading outward. So if I had drawn this a little bit wider, it would be a lot more obvious to see, oh yeah, there are some more points that are in quadrant 1. So quadrant 1 should have been included. For sure, quadrant 2 contains some of my solutions that make that statement true, as does quadrant 3. It's only quadrant 4 that would never have anything shaded in it. So that was number 10. Number 11 was one of the best questions on this whole quiz. Which one would be this equation? So I need to look for a slope of negative 3/4. I'm looking for a decreasing slope. So already I'm going to not care about C because it's going uphill as I go left to right. D goes uphill as I go left to right. I have a 50-50 shot just knowing what increasing looks like. I'm also going to care about a y-intercept of 2. Or, I just realized, I can make it even simpler. If you know what the type of line this should be, you should already be like screaming at your screens right now. I know it's not A. A is a dashed graph. This one is not supposed to be dashed because it says or equal to. It should have been B, a decreasing graph with a y-intercept of 2 with a solid line all shaded above it. So that should have been your number 11. I'll throw number 12 on the next